unfortunate, and it is tough being a woman. You're looking at these women in the limelight, and what you're seeing is long weave. So, yeah, it is down to say people they look at Kim Kardashian, X, Y, and Z.
There's something that me and you always talk about when it comes to like school kids.
Yes.
And now, when we was in school, it was more of, there was like probably 2 girls, if that, who had weave in their hair.
It was rare.
And if they did have anything, it would be extensions.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it seems that, I don't know, as soon as you start school, you get a weave.
Yeah, it's I mean, we were seeing that things are changing, times are changing, and it's not as it was before. Like young girls, year 7, year 8, and their hair is on smash. I'm like, rah, like that head of hair is exceptional, but it's not good because it sets them on the road
to think that what they have is wrong.
Yeah.
What they have is wrong, and this is the way to look. So the natural hair is wrong, and having the weave is right, and they're going to carry on down that route. In regards of why one may not agree with it, it's the conditioning that's been passed down generation by generation over thousands of years that has led you to believe that, oh, this is not acceptable or this is acceptable. But you were going to say something.
Well, you kind of answered it really.
Oh, okay.
You kind of answered it. But you know, it is a conditioning thing, because if you're told that this is what you're meant to look like, this is how you're meant to stand, and these are the type of people that you're meant to hang around with, then obviously as you grow up, it's going to stay with you.
Yeah.
So things like with natural hair, I think it's become so popular now because people are no longer listening to that. They're kind of getting out of that and thinking, well, I'm going to do me, I'm going to wear my hair, dress how I want, because obviously they can see that.
Yeah.
You can't follow one single line, you've got to branch out a little
bit. As you grow up, you learn and you make your own decisions.
And it's something that if in the home it's not installed in you in the home from the beginning, then you're going to go off the beaten track. Do you know what I mean? And you're not gonna accept your natural hair because it's like, well, I think if it's something that's installed in you from when you're young and you're encouraged, your natural hair is beautiful.
Yeah.
But if you do want to do this, then this is how you look after it. So then when you do get to a point where you're thinking, okay, I don't actually have to wear extensions or weave because I'm comfortable. And I think there's a lot of young girls now that have kind of gotten off the beaten track, and they're like, well, no, I'm going to wear my weave because it looks good. You know what I mean? I don't want to wear my natural hair, because I hear a lot of that from my daughter. She's 12. And she's no desire to like straighten her hair or anything like that. But a lot of her friends have weaves.
So,
and it's kind of thing like, why is your hair like that?
Yeah.
Why don't you straighten it? And it's like, don't listen to them, because they don't, obviously...
They're young, they don't know themselves.
They don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, it's what
but do you think the parents are to blame as well? Because it's not like these kids are going out and going to shopping
and
buying
obviously they're not.
£200 lace wigs.
I think the parents are to blame. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely, because what we've been speaking about over the last couple of years, generally we've noticed it. Things change from generation to generation, and what our parents did and what we will do as parents and what our children will do as parents is going to change. But it's the attitudes of parents, and I think not necessarily parents that are young or have children young, because obviously they may have time to learn. You learn as you go along, regardless of whatever happens to you in any situation. But I think, things just change. I think the times we're living in are not exactly the same times as our parents grew up in. And I think that attitudes have changed, because when I was in school, as Rachel said, that the girls, most of them were like, it was like pick and drop. It was like cornrows. It was you wouldn't see anybody wearing a wig. Okay, girls gelling their hair. Some of their hair.
Yeah, that was the most you saw. Was
that's the most
gel.
you saw. Gel and the S curls and this curl and that curl, and like okay. If girls had their hair straight, I just assumed naturally their hair was straight. As a young boy, with like my older sister wasn't living with me, so I didn't know anything about that. But as you grow up, you learn and you see things change. So from where that is now and how young girls in school are with like weave and and I'm like, wow, like that's a drastic change. And obviously for my brother, who's 16, he's just gonna see it as normal.
Yeah.
He's just going to see it as normal. And I'm just going to tell him that, when I was in school, it wasn't really like that. So things are changing. And it is down to the parents. And the parents are to blame.
I'll tell you something. If Jay came home, yeah, I'm just putting this out there, yeah? If Jay came home with weaving her hair, I would personally sit down there and pick it out. Because I don't see why would you need to do that. You can have extensions, so be it. But why would you want to put straight hair like that in your hair when your hair is naturally beautiful? But
it's not even that. I think there's a difference between wearing tracks to blend in with your hair or for added length. But these girls are wearing like Rapunzel.
But the thing is, not at the
it's going. It's going
it's
down.
It's a bit too far now. It's like you got a tail.
I saw one girl yesterday, and her hair was down to her dimples in her back. Like, I'm talking about it was down, and I was like, that is long. I've never seen that before, personally speaking. Like, so I was like, rah, she went. Don't get me wrong. You work and you earn and you can spend the money how you want. Yeah. But you know,
it's a bit ridiculous.
It is. And to add to that, seeing other ethnic groups, other races, generally with extensions and whatnot, it's not attractive. To me, it's not attractive either.
Yeah.
Generally, whether you are African or Caucasian or Asian, wherever you're from, embrace your hair naturally. It's funny how a lot of women that are outside of the African and Caribbean group will say, "I wish I could have hair like yours. I wish I could do the styles you do." Even boys as well. Obviously, most notably, David Beckham a couple of years ago, cornrows. And he had cornrows, and it's funny how a lot of people outside of our group want to have hair like us.
Especially in Tokyo. Is it Tokyo?
When the Japanese girl was wearing an afro.
They've got afros that actually go into like the hair salons to make their hair, you know, like
more afro.
And when I had to look at it a few times, I was like, wow. You know, so that, you know, a lot of people are now recognising our hair is absolutely beautiful, but it's funny.
Not necessarily, but a confident woman is very attractive. Very attractive.
But what type of confident? A woman that's very confident in the sense of she knows who she is, or a woman that's very outgoing.
A woman that knows who she is, definitely, because I swear there are a lot of women that don't know what's up from down, from left to right. They don't know what they want with themselves.
You say the same thing about men as well.
No, it's true. It's true. You could say that.
We're not starting that way.
You could say that, but think about how they carry themselves. I mean, earlier today I saw two women, and the way they walked across the room, the confidence was just oozing. But it wasn't.
The fact that
it wasn't
you noticed them means they must have had confidence.
Yes, it's true. It's the confidence that caught my attention. For me personally, it is an attraction if you're confident in how you carry yourself and how you walk, but not to the point where you're throwing it. You're not throwing it around. You're not throwing your body around from side to side like you're on the catwalk. But you're walking. You're not doing that because I'll just be like, "What are you doing?" But like, if you just yourself and you're confident in your look, and you're not looking around to see who's giving you that approval and whatever, then that is very, very attractive.
And do you think it takes confidence to rock your natural hair? At
Definitely.
Any level?
I think definitely because if everybody's doing a certain thing, you don't want to feel left out. But on the flip side of it, you could be the one that stands out of the crowd. As I said, most girls looking the same. It's not really the one. And obviously, likewise, girls would be saying, yeah, some guys all looking the same wouldn't be attractive. But yeah, definitely. If I see, I think personally for me, natural hair, if I see a woman with dreadlocks, that is a turn on. If I see a woman with a level 1, that's a turn on. If I see a woman with just her natural hair out, it's attractive. It's attractive.
A woman who's like, you can't touch my hair. You know, there's certain girls who's like, don't touch it. Just don't touch it.
I just said it.
No. I've never had that.
Have you ever reached in?
It's funny. I haven't done that, and I haven't done that with any girl I've been with. and girls I've been with are from different backgrounds, not just African Caribbean. I've never done that. I don't know why. I think you see that on TV, you see it in films, but I just haven't done that. You know, you see that look, and it's just like, no, I haven't actually done that, so not yet. But not yet. But let's say thank you, Naomi. Thank you, Rachel, for having me on your channel, and yeah, looking forward to being involved a little bit more. UKnaturals.
If you liked Ed on the channel, write down below.
Yeah, and let us know what you want to hear us talk about. What do you want to hear?
If you want him back, write down below.
Yeah.
At this present time, I'm taken, so.
And if we don't want we're not a date checkup line that. We know, you know, he looks good and everything, but come on.
Oh, thank you very much, ladies.
You're lucky I said that anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Rachel.
She's used to me anyway. Yeah, so stay tuned, YouTube. Make sure you click that subscribe button up there. Somewhere.
Up there somewhere.
But yeah. Follow us on Twitter. Make sure you email us if you have any questions or anything like that. And stay tuned because we've got a lot more coming.
Loads coming for you guys. I can't really shake my hair today, but...
My hands really are big, aren't they? Bloody hell.
Alright.
Whoa. 3D. They are quite big in it. But then you know that I'm a guy. Not that I had an experience personally. We were watching a TV show where they were saying...
We were watching Maury. You know when Maury does Is She a Man or Is She a Woman? And there was this girl on there who was like Puerto Rican and she looked really good. And it turns out it was a man.
Yes. But yeah. Anyway, UKnaturals. Tweet. Tweet, email.
Because you felt like you're going to meet her one day.
Yeah, but you know there's a lot of like Hispanic people up in London Tislam right about now. But that is a But anyway, as I said, I'm taken, so it doesn't even matter.
Shelly's a man.
I'm taken. Shelly's a man. That girl Shelly Ann. Anyway, well it's not Shelly Ann, but yeah. UKnaturals, tweet them, email them, subscribe. It's UKnaturals. See if it really makes sense. But yeah. What's the next question, ladies?
I'm loving this. Right. Next question.
There you go.
What's the next thing I was going to ask you? I was in a rhythm, man. In a rhythm.
With the rhythm of the night. You know those programs, like those songs you used to hear when you were growing up, like you don't know the words but you just know 1 or 2 lines. We were in the rhythm of the night. That's a good 80s tune, man. It is a good tune from the 80s. But anyway, enough about that because this is not about DJing. This is about natural hair.